Indeed. And as always, we come together in support of the light that shines upon us. And it is as we fill our hearts with love, with joy, with peace, we become more aware of the need to share, knowing the more that we give, the more that we receive, the more that we continue to strive to be the true expression of our light. And it is in standing tall in our true belief that we are righteous through and through. So let it be that you allow yourself to bathe in the peace that we provide. Let it be that your hearts are open and receptive to receive the wisdom, to receive the light. And as you draw nearer to this light, let it be that the light continues to permeate through and allow it to flow to where it needs to be. It is in having confidence in self, confidence in one's heart, that the message will continue to be of love. For when we reside within our heart centre, we reside in the comfort of love, of connection, of that nurturing vibration that truly holds us so dearly. And it is that we find the strength then to recognise that we are one with this light. It is the unification of spirit, remembering that we are all spirit, that we are all divine, and the divine essence within us radiates forth. And only being of this loving light, we then see with perception, greater perception, having an understanding of all that is being delivered.
Indeed it is, friends, that as you can see that we speak through this vessel. There is much which goes on at this time, but it is for you to spread the love and the light as much as you can. It is for you to be aware, realistic in your approach, loving in your concerns. But it is for you to be discerning, to know the true game at play. You will be surrounded with many different circumstances in times that come. But again, this is all part of the elevation and the awakening across the earth's broad surface. It is for you to gain the extra wisdom and the experience and the knowledge. Engage in the byplay where it is safe and when it is safe to do so. But keep yourself above and beyond reproach. Remember the basic tenet, and that is to stay wise, astute, alert, but loving in all ways. It is to be loving with thyself and the mission, which is that of divinity. It is to be honourable and true to your calling, that of the light, that which is, as opposed to that which is not, and that which purports to be. There will be many challenges across the earth's broad surface, and we do not allude to this in the way of what you know as military aggression. It is not in that regard that we speak, but it is in terms of the elevation of the light, the further awakening of the light. And it is to have that true understanding, that true relationship, that true representation, whereby you be well positioned to accommodate the advice given to you from your higher communicators. Do not be fooled. It is far better to rest your case, to stand back, to observe, lest you put the proverbial foot in the mouth. Be wise, as we have stressed, be loving, but do not sell yourself short. Do not sell out divinity. Do not be fooled by those who would otherwise have you believe that which is not savory. Know thy mark. Know thy steps. Know thy God. And when you stand tall, it is fun manipulating a body when you don't live in it. It is to stand tall and to radiate and to be the proverbial light where absolutely nothing can touch you. Because all there is love. All there is clarity. And as you perceive the arms, is it not in this position that you can therefore embrace and others be embraced? You're very slow to respond, but we take that as a yes. It is not to have any fear, as indeed some of you are reticent to even accept the appearance of someone coming through. Have no fear. For when you each leave this abode and rise to a higher level, assuming of course that is your desire, you will then know what we here say is true. There is so much more we could say, but if we did, we would give you all the answers, and you would not need to continue your pathway of learning and gaining experience. Use your wisdom wisely, but let the wisdom you use be from God, not of your own making, not from the creation or manufacture of others who tell you how great they are. Continue, if you will.
And indeed, as we continue, I would like to share the wisdom that came forth this morning from our divine team, having an understanding that every day when I communicate with my spirit team, our spirit team, bringing forth wisdom and the light that is to shine forth. And Spirit said this morning, and we see that the way is clear, and it helps generate a wealth of light to now emphasize and support our vision. We step aside from battles that are not our own. So Spirit are really saying that we're creating a pathway that's cleared for you. And isn't that wonderful? Everybody now has a pathway that is clear. And we have been speaking about this for such a long time, how important it is for personal responsibility to clear our own path. We have that awareness that we are the creator of our own life. We have the choices. We make the choices. But Spirit are always continuing to remind us to make choices through heart center, to put the mind in our heart so that our thoughts are of love, so that we lift and raise vibration, so that we have greater clarity and perception before we make choices, especially life-changing choices. So Spirit is saying that the path is clear, and especially if that is the way we see it. And remember that this is a number 9 year. So this year is a lot of endings, a lot of clearing, a lot of cleansing. It's such a wonderful celebration. We come to the end of something, but it's sometimes till it comes to the end of celebration in the sense of I've conquered, I've achieved, I've finished that goal or that degree or whatever it is that we have planned to know that we are putting a lot of time and effort into. We've succeeded. So Spirit are saying now that the importance of stepping aside from battles that are not our own, meaning do not get involved in something that does not concern you. Spirit said, through observation we learn and to perceive how the mighty sword can resolve. So again, we have that awareness that we have the power within ourselves. We understand that we stand tall, and through observation we see and perceive so much. There is so much to see. And when we are aware, that we then become so aware of what is at play. Remember, life is all about learning and growing. So Spirit are making it very clear to us this morning that the path is clear. Plan for where you're going. Your destiny awaits you. But also at the same time, stay focused upon this. Do not be distracted. And do not get involved if it's not going to serve your purpose. And again, we can observe things, which helps us grow. In the righteousness of our own light, we preserve and raise a hand to the Almighty for the experience. I am alive, I am awake, alert, and I will prosper. For I am truly connected to the pristine light. I am of divine light, I am. So we remember that we are light, that we are on the earth for a reason, we are purposeful, we have lessons to learn, and that we continue to walk the path of righteousness and truth, knowing that all that we are connecting with is going to serve us because we are giving permission for that. Spirit spoke about the importance of, again, our free will. We have free will, we all know that. But when the free will is aligned with the divine will, it is so powerful because you know then that you are truly aligned and connected to the reason you are on the earth plane. The divine will comes from the divine aspect within yourself. And so then the free will of connecting to this divinity within you and saying, yes, I am ready for my purpose to be created. We are manifesting. And as we continue to pursue the reason for our being, this is when we are truly aligned with our divine will and the free will to say, yes, I'm walking my path of righteousness and truth. I am engaging with the lessons that I have chosen to learn, and I will be in my power when they present. And I have the support of the divine and my sacred team that knows me, knows my destiny, knows my potential. And so therefore, I am of divine will, of divine light, of divine glory when I stand in that light. Spirit said there is a sense of power, and the power is to be the true light of all that we are. And it is in recognizing and bathing in the acceptance. So many people are afraid of their own light, of their own ability, of their own passion and yearning and creative force that comes forth. And so if this is the case, this is again where we move deeper into heart center to recognize the light of who we are. Always bathe in love. Love is always the answer for everything on earth. We need to be more loving. And the more that we bathe in love, the more that we will be more of our true nature. And the more that we accept that the light of who we are can come forth and be on display. So Spirit said that we marvel and take control of our power. And we take control of our power because we are willing to do so. It's time to see the light of day for what it truly is and to help the process of growth. At this moment, I am learning, and because I am aware, I focus on the lesson. how often so many things are taking place in our life. And when we engage in it, we can say, what am I learning from this? Sometimes when we meet people, it's not how are you, there's a sense of what are you teaching me? What am I going to learn through engaging with you? There is always a message, always a vibration, because we are all spirit, we are all energy. And so we all have a message, we all have a word. And in the groups that we conduct every week, we begin through prayer, but we also begin by sharing a word. And that word then is shared to the group, which becomes a new embodiment of light, which we then all shower in. And it is such a beautiful, sacred time that we spend united together, showering in love, because it's coming from a place deep within us, in being in that sacred space. And Spirit were making me so aware, so even if it is right at this moment, that within you, let it be that a word comes forth. Because as you are listening to this wisdom, engaging with Spirit right now, ask as you move into your heart center, as you connect with the divine. Ask for a word that comes forth to you now, and recognize this beautiful gift of light. And when you truly trust this and truly accept that this word has now just been delivered, it has been delivered to you. Allow that word to be with you and recognize the significance. And indeed, when we bathe in the word, when we bathe in the glory and the beauty of life itself, you then can see that you have just birthed a word. You have just given life. And this has given meaning. So recognize the power when you truly accept and give light to light. Let the light be alive within you. Let the light serve a purpose. And let it be that this purpose serves your greater purpose. Recognize the greater goal, the bigger picture. Every sequence of events brings you to a greater opportunity to grow, to learn, to have a greater understanding of who you truly are. And when you truly know this, when you truly believe this, then you be it. So let it be that you be the divine aspect of self and allow your light to shine forth.
Thank you, Melchizedek.
Thank you. So at this moment, I am learning, and because I am aware, I focus on the lesson. I help myself establish stronger connection so as to ease any possibility of pain or struggle. So Spirit is saying here, the more that we give to self, the more that we love ourselves, the more that we become more aware, alert, alive, mindful, active, in connection, knowing what is taking place. We are aware that we are spirit connecting with spirit. This is the acceptance of living. I know that I am connecting to all that I choose to connect with. And this is where too, that we realize what it is that we choose to connect with and what we choose not to. Because we know certain things do not serve us. It's vibration, it's energy. And you can see this with food. We can have an awareness of connecting. Spirit said it's having the freedom to recognize all of this on display, but knowing when we engage, the vibration is heightened and greater wisdom is received. Because when we truly engage in anything, we are truly connecting. And so therefore we are focused on what we are connecting with. And then we learn. We learn so much more because at that time we are in the moment, and the moment is alive and active, and it is communicating. So Spirit said, The vibration is heightened and greater wisdom is received. We learn from experience, for experience is the greatest teacher. There are steps we all need to take, and the steps are identified as learning curves. We grow according to our will to do so. And when we have the awareness that we are far more than our mind, we exercise and acknowledge the power of our will and the determination to receive the goal. It all depends on how we are aligned. The tower bells toll. We are listening and open to receive the glorious sound, which helps alignment and remembrance of who we are. And again, when we hear the sound of the bells tolling, we become aware, don't we? We stop, we listen, we engage, we connect. We're in the moment. And so it's so glorious. We come to listen, we come to sincerely hear the words, knowing that every word has a vibration, that every word unites, which helps elevate and suspend us. And so as Spirit were making me so aware of the suspension, when we are focused on anything, we really lift and raise the vibration. It's the same as when we're about to move into meditation. When we accept that we are now going to move deeper and deeper into heart center, that we are going to move into stillness, into the sacred, loving light, we know then that we make the choice to surrender. And this is the free will, connecting to the divine will. I am connecting to the divine will, to the divine love, to the divine guidance, to the divine light that truly loves me. And it is this love that we truly embrace and encompass so that we are truly nurtured and that we truly know that we are one. We observe the rule of our heart, which is always be loving. For the heart represents the love connection. So when we connect with love, we truly find peace and joy, which all souls are yearning for their deliverance into pristine grace. And of course, when we move into the heart center and surrender, we are saying yes. Embrace me, love me, provide me with the guidance, with the healing. Whatever it is that we need, we know we will find it when we surrender into heart, into love. Where do we find all the love, all the nurturing? Through love. So let love always guide you. Always move into the heart and always connect to the divine sacred light of love. There is such value in being humble and grateful, for gratitude brings with it the sense of unity. But we move into the knowing, believing and arresting, which arresting is the be, who we are and who we are born to be. So it's not just about who am I now, it's who am I destined to truly be. Because who we are right at this moment, we are still continuing to elevate, to grow, to expand. There is so much more within us. And the more that we recognize the power of us, just as we bring forth, I am a furnace of light. The furnace of light is that divine spark, the pristine divine light, and that we radiate forth. So this is who we are. And it is never to deny it, but it's to be humble when you're truly bathing in it, to bathe in the grace of the divinity, and to recognize that when we move deeper into heart, into love, the love of having the opportunity to being on earth, to have the opportunity to spread love, to help others elevate and grow, to help others recognize that there is so much more within them, to be purposeful. Always remember that every day that we're on the earth, we have an opportunity to be richer in love and light every day. So that means you know that every day that you're on earth, you are becoming brighter, lighter, wiser, purer of light, because this is your intention. And it is this intention that it is aligned with the divine, the divinity within you. Your free will to have this intention is aligned with the divine will within you to be. The more that we peel away the darkness or anything at all that is stopping us from being this light, that is purpose. That is growth. This is the ideal, because we wish all to be of light. We wish to go back home to who we are, which is divine light. Everything else needs to be removed because it's only a distraction. It's only a burden that's putting dense weight upon us. So we let it go with love. So Spirit said, it's being humble, realizing its awareness and act. And so the awareness, I know you're still with us, thank you.
We are still here.
Would you like to play the organ? My divine friend.
We can arrange that.
Is there something else you'd like to say? Just share with us.
It is when you engage, as you well know, with love and light and divinity, to ensure it is exactly that. And nothing else.
Indeed. Thank you very much.
You can emphasize that point. We will step back a bit further to allow.
So while Gordon comes back to earth, we give thanks to his divine team for stepping in. Such a
We're grateful
wisdom.
it's turned on.
Thank you. Isn't this absolutely priceless? You know, this is what we call privilege. A privilege, a blessing when working with Spirit, that we both are privileged to have vessels that put hands up to say that we wish the divine to speak through. It's part of the divine plan. And this again is when you hear about people being called and chosen. And when that divine light and will and the plan is in alignment, it takes place. And so indeed, it's something to truly value and honour. So we honour the light of who we are. And it is, again, remembering always to again be the clear and perfect channel so that the divine can move through, so that the divine is comfortable to be in the presence within you. So let it be that as we now move into meditation, and we see ourselves in our balls of light, knowing that when we bathe in the ball of light, the ball of divine healing energy, that we are bathing in love, being nurtured in love, and the ball of light protects us. The ball of light continues to hold the nurturing energy, to keep us in this sacred, pristine place. And it is now that we give permission. We allow ourselves to release and let go of all worry, of all fear, of all concern. We let that go now, knowing that the angels angels draw nearer, for it truly is a time of healing. And as we feel the vibration becoming lighter around us, knowing that as the angels draw nearer, you become aware of the softness, the gentleness, and you allow yourself to relax. You allow yourself to be peaceful, bathing in the love and kindness of the divine love within you. And it is at this time that you acknowledge the light of who you are, going deeper and deeper into heart center, bathing in the glorious green of growth, expansion, the nurturing vibration, and the soft pink of love. And as we connect to love in all ways, we become aware that we are standing upon a mountain, and upon the mountain we stand in our power and might, becoming aware of the glorious light shining upon us, bathing in the glorious light. We become more aware of the purity, and we stand in this stillness, aware of all that we see from the mountain, engaging in nature, engaging in colour. And at this moment, you become aware of a word that springs from within. The word is born, and you bring it to life. You give it the life. You hear the word over and over. Let it be that this word helps you have a greater understanding of who you are and what is needed at this time in your life. You feel a beautiful warmth in your back. Again, you are aware of the warmth, and you invite it to draw nearer. You know that it is a loving, trusted being. You become aware of the presence, and again you feel the vibration giving love and gratitude for their presence. You feel the vibration moving through you. You feel the vibration arresting within you, so that you can truly be this vibration now. The influence of this light has empowered you. You're feeling more relaxed, more peaceful, lighter, revitalized, having clarity of all that is taking place upon the mountain. Now in the presence of this pure light, the being of light that comes forth to be with you, loving you, and now sharing with you the wisdom that you know that you are yearning to hear. Let it be that you receive the message. Let it be that this message helps you elevate knowing that the healing vibration continues to move through you, preparing you for the paths, for the steps before you. Knowing now that you are peaceful, knowing now that you have received the message, that you are aware of the one with you and the one that will continue to support you, guide and love you. And as the pristine light continues to bathe you in its glory, you see yourself glowing. I am of divine light, I am. And the purity embraces. The purity unites. And at this moment, there is such a wonderful moment, a blissful moment of acceptance. I love and accept. I love and respect. I love and honor the light of who I am. And it is bathing in love. It is bathing in the glorious light. That we now feel the earth beneath us. Remembering that we are here upon earth to shine our light, to be an expression of the divinity, to make a difference in the world. For every soul has this opportunity, and we are grateful to be aware of this, to know, to believe, and to be this. So let it be that we all unite with love, that we all unite with the purpose to be the loving light of God. And as we feel the mountain beneath us, remember that we can conquer, and the majesty of this sacred space where we stand will always provide. The light within us will always provide. It is knowing and trusting. And at this moment, with love and gratitude, we give thanks. And as we now take in a deeper breath and bring our awareness back to present, bringing our awareness back, standing in our power and light, with love and gratitude for the one with us. Bringing attention and awareness back to the physical body. So here I am, peaceful, healed, and bathing in true love. And as you take in another deep breath, bringing awareness back